Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. So let's thank our members: Invictus, Crazy Bull Cots, Interceptor, Richardson, Danny Cage, Rupert, which are our patrons as well. And thank you all the members, all the patrons. Make sure to join our membership programs or the Patreon, or we have the donation on the description for PayPal as well if you want to, any value. So yeah, let's get into it. Subscribe, and thank you the 7,000 subscribers. So thank you guys, it helps a lot. The more subscribers we get, the more reach we have on YouTube platform, on the YouTube platform. So yeah, and I'm sorry about my voice. Sometimes I have a flu, I think, or something like that. I was traveling, and yeah, I was really tired, and yeah, maybe I caught something, but I don't know. So let's talk about the tank packs. We did a video before with the aircraft, so let's do the tank packs very quickly. So we have a lot of tanks. Obviously, we had the 50% discount last week, but I wanted to make a tank pack because they are really usually more worth it, because you get golden eagles and stuff like that. But first things first, I need to put something out of the way. Guys, consider the nation first, okay? Don't consider the vehicle. Consider the nation. So if you already have a tier 6, for example, for the Soviet Union, there isn't much of a reason to get the terms, for example. I know the tier 6, 7, stuff like that, they're normally more harder to grind, especially in tanks. But it's still, you're already there. You're already on top of the game. You're not going to spend a lot of money to get the last tanks. So just consider the nation first, okay? Once you consider the nation, you choose the options that the nation have. That's the way that I deal with things when buying premiums or stuff like that. It's the best way to be efficient, and don't get too emotional about these vehicles. They are not the greatest thing ever. They're normally just a little bit different. There are some exceptions like the IS-6, which is very, very good, but still, there is that, okay? So, first of all, let's talk about the $20 ones here that we see. So the King Tiger pack, obviously $20, I mean, it's cheap, but it is rank 4. I still think that you have to consider buying the $30 ones. They're the most efficient ones, and I mean, it's just $10 more. It's not a lot of money. So, I mean, if you are already expanding on the game, you probably have a lot, $10 more, So, because of the way that cost benefit works, it is just better to expand a little bit more to get a better vehicle in the sense of efficiency. So, for example, the King Tiger pack here, very good tank, but it is only a rank 4, okay? So the maximum efficiency of a vehicle such as this will be only for rank 5. So as you see here, let's find the vehicle. Let's find pack, for example, here. As you see here, max vehicle research efficiency. So only rank 1 to rank 5. And if you spend $10 more, you will get something like, for example, I don't know how much these are costing, but you can get something like this, which is already rank 6, and it will make you research all the rank 7s. So if you are considering pack, consider getting the most expensive ones, which are $30, because then you will get more out of your buck, okay? So I don't think these $20 and $25 are really worth it. They're very good, but I mean, for just a little bit more, you get a lot more. So for example, the King Tiger pack, I would still hold my money and get something like let's find here. Where are the German ones? Where are you? Leopard 2A4, for example. I mean, it's just a Leopard 2A4. It has a very, very cool skin. As you see here. Very cool. Camo skin, camo net and stuff. So yeah, it's just a normal 2A4, but with just a little bit more, you get a rank 6 with 2,000 golden eagles and 15 days of premium. If you consider even that, the premium, as you see here, you have the twice as much premium and twice as much golden eagles, which means that you are getting another week 700 golden eagles, and you get 2,000 golden eagles, which is, I mean, it would be like buying almost 3,000 golden eagles if you consider, I mean, it's 2,700 golden eagles, so it would be around $17, 17 and a half. So it's already, I mean, just for the vehicle, just for the extra Golden Eagles and premiums that you get on the most expensive ones, you already have kind of a $17 more worth it, you know? So I don't think these are worth it. Neither of these. I mean, the IS-6 is such an amazing tank, but still, I don't think it's worth it. I mean, because the point of having a premium is not the vehicle, okay? It's the research that you do with that vehicle. So I don't think these are worth it. None of these are worth it. Especially the 25 ones. Because even, I mean, they're worth it in the sense that you get $17 more, worth it in a $5 pack more. But you still, it's a rank 6 of a rank 5. So the maximum efficiency will be to rank 6 only. So all of these, I don't think it's worth it. Just go for the $30 ones. I think they are more worth it. You get more premiums, more Golden Eagles, and you get a better vehicle in general. So remember the nation first, and then, in my opinion, go for the $30 ones. So for example, the US, the XM1, a very good option. Doesn't have a lot of armor, but very fast tank and easy to use. Obviously, still think about the option of aircraft in the sense that aircraft are going to be more efficient grinding, just because you only spawn on one aircraft if you're flying an RB, which most people do, I think. You know, so you just spawn on that particular premium aircraft. And with the tanks, you are going to be spawning on one premium tank and then another one if you get a backup. But then after that, you have to spawn on normal vehicles. So just consider that. And consider that the most amount of time you spend on a battle will make you have more points as well. So yeah. So for the example, for the US, XM1 is a very easy tank to use. Very much worth it. $30 one. Very, very good. For the Soviets, T55 AM1, very, very good as well. I still think that it is less worth it for the vehicle itself than other ones. For example, the terms, it's the same price, and you get the T72. So it's just a better vehicle overall, you know, for the same price and same Golden Eagles, same premiums and stuff. And it has thermals even. So for the Soviets, I would still think that the terms is the better option. So as I said, first choose the country, then choose the vehicle. So for example, if you choose the USSR, you have to, I mean, first choose USSR, for example. I want to research the USSR. Then you go for the vehicle. So I want the T55 or the terms. I think the terms is better option. Thermals, T72A, very good tank. For the Japanese, we don't have a lot of options. So the Type 74G is kind of the only one, as you're going to see here. So yeah, basically, if you want Japan, go for the Type 74. There's not much else to say. Super AMX 30, as you see for the French, choose the country first. You chose French, the French tech tree, get the AMX. I think it's the best option. Even though it's compared to the terms, for example, it's a way worse tank. But if you are choosing France, because you want to research France, it is the only option. So that's what I mean with choosing the country first, you know, because you don't get, I mean, don't be too emotional with these vehicles. Don't get attached to it, because you are getting, I mean, even though they are very good in certain BRs and stuff, they're still very much just worth it because of the research bonuses, not because of the vehicle itself, you know, because there are other options to in the tech tree for the vehicles, you know. Just when it's a different model or anything like that. But even though, I mean, K50, for example, you have the 52, you know, terms, you have the 72s in the tech tree. The F5, you have an F5. Su-7, you have a Su-7. A5, you have the other Q5s. J35, I mean, all of these tanks and vehicles, they normally have a variant or similar stuff in the tech tree. So don't get the vehicle because of the vehicle. Get it because of the research, okay? Then Sweden, obviously, I think this is the new pack, right? Because it was changed. It's the same pack, but the vehicle changed it. So, yeah, it's CV90 150, 105, I mean. One of the only options, as you see here. I mean, you could get the Leopard 185. I would get the 105 just because my country used this tank, but still. This one is the only pack. So if you choose Sweden, go for it. Roycat 105, very different tank. For the vehicle itself, it's not really worth it, especially because you have the Challenger DS here. So I would still get the Challenger that we're going to talk about it later, but still. Samoa, very, very good tank, but as I said, I still think that getting the most amount of bang for your buck is going to be the top tier ones, $30 ones, you know? Terms, a clear option for the Soviets, the best tank for the price, you know? And then let's go for the second page, aircraft. Here we have the Israelis. I mean, obviously M51, especially in the Israelis, is not really worth it, as I said in the aviation video. I mean, you're just going to get 2 ranks of efficiency here, as you see down there. Maximum efficiency, it's until rank 5. So, not really worth it. But the Merkava 2D, I mean, 9.3, man. Very, very good option. So, go for that $30 pack. For the Chinese, we kind of don't have another option. But yeah, the Type 96A prototype pack, obviously one of the best ones to choose in the sense of the tank itself. Very good tank, but obviously it's the only choice that you have to have in the Chinese. So if you choose China, go for it. Kind of the only option that we see. Then we have the Terms 3. I mean, very good tank, but as I said, the same sense that it's all really worth it because of the money. I mean, $5 more, you get a Leopard 2A4 in rank 6, which gives you maximum efficiency of until rank 5, rank 7. So as you see here, just $5 more. So I just think that the Leopard is better, okay? Even though it is a very good tank, the Leopard is going to be a better option. And instead of the Roycott, I still think that the Challenger DS will be a better option as well. First of all, because they're both rank 6, so that's not much matter. But it's because it is an MBT. But it depends very much on the type of gameplay that you drive, you know. So if you like more MBT kind of situations, I mean, it's obvious, go for the Challenger. But if you like fast vehicles, I mean, it has a very low BR as well, which is always a good thing. If you like vehicles that go fast, obviously go for the Roycott. So it's more of a personal preference, you know, especially because they're kind of the opposite to each other. You know, the Challenger is a slow tank, has a lot of armor, not in the lower places, but still has a lot of armor in general on the turret and stuff. And then it doesn't have any armor, and it is fast. It's the completely opposite. So first, choose the nation, man. As I said, don't be emotional about these vehicles. They're not really worth it because of the vehicle itself. All the packs that you see, you normally have. I mean, there are exceptions, obviously, like the IS-6, for example, or something like that. But still, normally, it is the same as the Tech 3-1 or very, very similar to it. So it's just not worth it. It's really, really, really not worth it to buy a vehicle for the vehicle itself. Get the vehicle for the Tech 3, the whole of the Tech 3, to get as fast as possible until you get the top tiers. My personal opinion, I still think that it's more fun for you guys to just go for the tech trees, you know, just research the tech trees and get everything that you want and just try it out, vehicles and stuff like that. That's the most amount of fun that you can have. It's just driving and flying tanks and not flying tanks, but the vehicles, you know. And then when you get to top tier, enjoy top tier as well. But I know a lot of people get premiums. Even I do have some premiums. But they're normally just for me to do more videos. So that's the thing. Depends on personal opinion. A lot of people will just want to fly jets, for example. So they don't want to expend that much money on props. So get a jet. Get one of these jets and it's going to be faster. Same way as tanks. Some people don't like to drive World War World War II tanks, you know. They just want the Cold War ones. So get a premium to get there as fast as possible, you know. So the first thing, choose the nation and go for the grind to choosing, you know. These vehicles are good for grind, not because of the vehicle. And then if you have the option of choosing, go for your personal preference, as I said, and get the vehicle that you want, okay? But my personal opinion, get the $30 ones. They're much more worth it in the bank for your buck, you know. So this is it, guys. Let me know in the comments if you have any doubts, and I see you guys on the next one. Thank you again for the 7,000 subscribers, and I see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys. See ya.